Um, I just realized I've been talking to myself for the past like 2 minutes or so, thinking that I started the stream, wondering, why, why is it not showing me any concurrent viewers or views or nothing? There's no number showing up. I wonder what's going on. I didn't hit go live. I hit start streaming. I didn't hit go live. Oh my god. Hello, anyone and everyone. Um, I'm very sorry I'm late. I had to do something. I mean, I myself didn't have to do it, but I didn't plan accordingly with my family. So I ended up going without further discussion or anything. And yeah, I didn't have to be the one to do it, but I did it. And the cost of it is that I begin the stream late, much later than I even thought I would, because then I started like talking and babbling to myself, thinking, in the rush, oh wow, I just started streaming, wow, and turns out no, I wasn't streaming at all to begin with. Oh boy, yeah, I'm just trying to find some. Just trying to find some music. Uh. So what are we feeling tonight? What are we feeling in terms of music? I don't know what I'm feeling. I guess a mix of funky and calm we could go for. Genres. Let's go for some jazz. Love me some jazz. Not sure. I guess I'll go for by artist. Or well, I want to, but I'm putting it on in like the order it's showing up. Maybe if we go from shortest to longest. It's not a very long list, actually. Oh, it's no worries, dogs. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I myself am late. Had things going on. Things things didn't go like the way I wanted them to, but it did, and I started the stream late. So, yeah. If you're late, then guess what? I am just as late. Not worse. And I'm just trying to pick out some music to play. I wonder what it'll be like having like music playing with the soft murmur playing as well, giving us a combination of ambience and ambiance and music. Ooh. Okay, that's looking like it might be loud. I mean, not obnoxiously loud, but I just mean like I want the music to be a background element. You know, I don't want it to be too disruptive as I'm talking and whatnot. So, yeah, anywho. You might have seen the title today. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at the footage that's being recorded, and wow, there is some lag going on there. I actually tried watching. I mean, maybe it was because I watched the stream as soon as it had, and not long after it had ended. The stream from Monday. I think I watched it like yesterday or something. Not the entire thing, but what little I watched, I noticed it was lagging so bad. It was actually painful to watch. Granted, I want my streams to be the kind of thing that you can just hop in, take a look at what's going on, and it's fine. But for the most part, you're not in it for what you're seeing, you're in it for what you're listening. And what you're seeing, you can just see every now and then, you know? Oh gosh, just the Ibis Paint altogether is lagging on me. So anywho, this is my friend Joey over here, or well, I call him Joey. Lots of peeps call him Joey. Oh shoot. Oh, it's not gonna be playing, is it? Ugh, it's gonna be doing that thing. Unless I like. No. Come on. There we go. I should probably download like all this music and then just like have it playing from fullbar so it doesn't take up as much performance, because my gosh, so you hearing that lag? I'm certainly hearing some lag here and it's bugging me. And now the entire audio just stopped. What the? Anyway, this is not what the... Currently I'm doing my friend Joey's axolotl. Now, I can show you when I go back here. By the way, what do you mean by feeling like a deaf fairy, clown dogs? I finished this one. Clearly, this is my friend from work, Corey. This is his axolotl. I got to finish it yesterday. Actually, I got to finish it today. Yesterday I did the line art. Today I did all the gray colors and all. By colors I mean like the gray value, really. We're using a faster encoding, bro. I'm getting all kinds of performance issues. I should probably be streaming this upstairs on my gaming computer. But the problem is I'll be streaming it upstairs. And upstairs is pretty much public. Anyone and everyone can go upstairs. But yeah, I finished the Corey's here. Really happy with how it turned out. Really proud, honestly. I'm wondering if to add the tattoos? Because on his profile picture, you can't... He doesn't show his arms. But, well, the profile picture he used to have that this was based on. Turning down what? I can't even change anything. It's like, it's telling me to mess with like the encoding settings. But Melanie I don't know what any of this means. Who is Melanie Martinez? Streaming encoder? Okay. Super fast. Okay, what if I change it to this? What's gonna happen next? Is my streaming like gonna crash or? Well, the YouTube live control panel is restarting, I guess. The chat is still here. It says it's not it says excellent again. But it's not showing me any numbers. And there are the numbers. Streaming software connected. Okay. So I don't know how good or how bad the quality is. This is an art stream anyways. I'm not looking for good quality. Yeah, I don't even know. I think I've heard the name Emily Martinez. But I genuinely don't know who that is. Does this have to do with the whole Friends situation? You've had any luck there in the past, I guess, day or two? It hasn't even been that long anyways. I guess the string would go through the eyes, which is a bit silly. But, sure, let's just go with that. The strings will go kind of like between the eyes. This is the cookie symbol for those who don't know. It's one of our native symbols in Puerto Rico, based on our native frog. That cookie. Love that little fella. Dog. What dog? There's no dog going on here. Yeah, hold on. I need to. What even is that? What are those symbols? We're dogs. No offense, but can we refrain from using symbols that I cannot read? I mean, sure, somebody else could, but I can't. Hmm. Hold on. Hmm. Dog to your dog. Speaking in dog to your dog. And somehow your dog understands ya? Yeah, this is some nice music. Oh my gosh. So no. Not the digital eraser. I was using that before, but hey, welcome to the stream, Grandma. Bienvenidos. So happy to have you here. Starting off a bit slow with some background music. You know how it goes. Just chatting it up however I can. Yeah, give it like a couple of beads and all. Something like that. Oh, still not, you know what, I'll just use this. Still not used to this key dial that I have. So the sleeve will be something like this. So how's everyone's day been? Y'all been having a good time, going out, enjoying the sun? Or if you have any sun, it's been we had sun over here, but well, it was mostly cloudy. Thankfully, not rainy or not too rainy, despite what the forecast said. I say that no, thinking like I know what the forecast says, but I don't. I just see the clouds and think, oh, it's gonna be rainy. Also, again, let me know how the stream's going because, or use a faster encoding preset. It's like I have faster encoding preset. Okay, you know what? I'm getting rid of a soft murmur and just keeping the music. Maybe that'll help. Having too much going on in Firefox is probably not helping me at all. Man, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll see you in a second, clown dogs. Um, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Pretty exciting day. It's a Thursday, so the work day itself is gonna be pretty slow. If I can wake up early enough, which I've really been struggling to do these past couple of days. My sister tried to wake me up early today. Ugh, great. It's this generic YouTube song that you hear in darn near every YouTube video that exists. Blah. Gas and Purry. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a slow day at work. But what I'm most excited for is I get to see that friend from work of mine who's Axolotl I just showed. I haven't worked with him in a while because he's got lots of things going on, lots of exciting things going on in his life. Which unfortunately means we haven't been able to see him as much, and we won't be seeing him as much too, and later down the line, which is really gonna be a bummer. But gotta make the best of it, which is why this Sunday, no, tomorrow, Thursday, I can't draw and think. It just doesn't work for me. But yeah, it's part of why tomorrow is gonna be kind of exciting and kind of sad too. We'll have more days with him. That's for sure still gonna be happening. I think. But the days are counted now. The days are numbered, not counted, numbered. Richard's stuff is this song. I think that was the eraser I was originally using. Something like that. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not streaming, and when I'm not streaming and I'm just trying to live my day-to-day life, my head is just giving me the worst with all these dogs. I can't stop and I can't control, and they just come and go. And I mean, I could stop them. Technically, I could stop them. I could let them go, but then that leaves me with nothing to talk about, nothing to think about, and I just get bored. So suddenly, while I got all this nothing going on in my day-to-day basis. While I got all this nothing going on in my day-to-day basis, I got all these things that I want to talk about and share with others, but there's not really much. I can't really share with anyone. Some of these things I just can't share. Other things or just dogs that kind of just come and go. Oh, finally that encoding warning is gone, only to probably be back soon. Yep, there it is at the bottom corner of my screen. Yippee. Only to then disappear. Yippee. But then the moment I start drawing, and especially live on stream with some simple tunes like this, it's like my brain's got nothing. Things to talk about? Psh, what is there to talk about? Ah, nothing. Guess I go talk a bit about my buddy Joey. I mean, I don't really like sharing a lot of like private information, but there really isn't much in terms of privacy other than that I can think of. I mean, maybe a thing or two, but I ain't share that. So I suppose what I could share is more like fun facts. So like the fact that Joey and I, we've been friends since our childhood. He's probably my oldest friend. Like there's another one I can think of from like kindergarten, but I know that Joe and I, we used to live in the same apartment complex. So I don't know if that's how we met or if we met at school and then realized, oh, we live so close to one another, and that's where our friendship kind of just continued. But yeah, he's one of my oldest, best buds. And we're still buddies to this day. Ain't that pretty cool? We don't keep in touch as much as I'd love to be in touch with, but maybe I should just send him a text or something at some point. I say that about with just about everyone, and then I don't do it. But I really should. He's probably gonna watch this and be like, I'm right here. You can just text me. And I'm gonna be like, I know, I'm sorry. I mean, life's busy. Life's been. Part of why it's so busy too is because I keep it busy. Because if I'm not busy, what the heck am I doing then? Wasting time? Okay, hold on. I think that would go something like this. Yeah, I'm always trying to work towards something bigger or something greater, or I don't know, just something. Which kind of just leads to me not spending a lot of time with people, sometimes even seemingly shoving them aside. At least from my perspective, it's what it feels like. Maybe they're being understanding, but little do they know it's not that I have anything against them, but little do they know that I'm probably doing myself more harm than good. But rather than them stopping me, they're just being respectful. So I don't know. It's good to take breaks every now and then, but just how many breaks can I take before I realize, yeah, this is too much and I am doing nothing? Or I need to get back to doing this other thing or something. I don't know. Who was that person this Monday who was like, draw me an axolotl? My OC's like a tiger or something. I told them to leave a comment. They didn't leave a comment last I checked on neither the stream nor the video in the description, which, by the way, if I haven't drawn an axolotl for you yet, just leave a comment on the video, the short video in the description. Could be anything. You don't gotta give it much thought. You leave a comment, and I will draw you as an axolotl at some point. Probably in one of these streams. Not like this type of stream exactly, because this one's gonna be for like finishing the axolotls that I've already drawn. But yeah, you know, I'll draw your axolotl if I haven't already. I'll draw you an axolotl based on your profile picture if I haven't already. The reason why you gotta leave a comment is, well, one, it actually makes it easier for me to pick out people, because you know the comments just right there, unlike say people joining the chats where I'm struggling to actually like find the live chat. So that's pretty unfortunate. That's some context that is not being saved. If you know, assuming that something's going wrong and like the live chats are actually not being saved, that would ruin my day. Finding out that all this time the chat has not been saved, and then like it just looks like I'm talking to myself when one watches the streams again. Yeah, I'm here drawing a normal board, but to my knowledge, my friend Joey here actually rides a surfboard. Not like an actual surfboard, just, you know, the longboard, sorry. I think some people call them surfboards. I've occasionally called them surfboards. I mean, I just did. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure he does longboarding, so technically this is inaccurate. But the skateboard is a lot easier to draw, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Not like I've actually drawn skateboards before, or proper, really. So now I'm here just struggling a bit with drawing the underside of it. Maybe if I had a reference, but I ain't gonna spend time looking for that. So I'm kind of just on my own here. Yippee. Okay, not gonna lie, I am a little hot in my room right now. But I'm no wuss. I'm strong. I can tolerate a bit of heat. I don't need to turn on my fan and have some more background noise going on, even if it means I don't get to like suffer the heat. So, okay, so it'd be like somewhere around here. You know, drawing in my Wacom 1 has really been motivating me to draw a whole lot more, because it just feels that good to draw on a tablet with a screen. Dude, it feels so flippin' good, man. Feels so good to be drawing on a tablet with a screen. I do appreciate having learned and used my screenless drawing tablets for as long as I have. You know, I wouldn't have gotten into digital art as much as I have if not for them. And also like any phone with a stylus that I've had, and Ibis Paint, which I'm even using here. Ibis Paint X to be exact, you know, for those devices, for like my phones and all. But yeah, there'd be like a little. Yeah, get those little wrinkles in there, those little muscle stretching wrinkle thingies. I don't really know what they're properly called. Flesh stretchies. I don't know what they're called. But what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Was it about the skateboards? Was it about the streams? Oh, it was about drawing with my tablet. Yeah, it's so much better. And that's I've been wanting to do more of these digital streams, especially thanks to the tablet. Okay, so I guess technically this should be more like right here, I guess. At this point, I guess just doesn't even, it's not even like that. It goes something like, probably go something like this. And here we go. Oh, one thing I've been meaning to draw for a long time now, even on my phone, even with my previous graphics tablets and all, it's like a little avatar on the corner of the screen. Essentially, you'd see like somewhere in the corner, like down here, you'd see like a little me who'd, yeah. Oh, excuse me, Scott suddenly hit with a whole bunch of gases. Ugh, I hate that. Well, I don't really hate it per se, but I don't know, it might bug people, so. But yeah, it'd be something like this, but more detailed than that. Although, how cute would it be? Oh, I can't forget my iconic necklace that, I say iconic, but maybe people don't get to see me here in YouTube as much, so they probably don't know. But just generally speaking, I have this necklace I always wear. But yeah, he'd just be a little guy, and he'd just, jab his mouth open. Like, anytime I am talking, he'd open his mouth and stuff. Wouldn't that be very cute? Yeah? Yeah, don't you think? This is the best way I can simulate that. It is very silly. Oh, hello. Welcome back to the stream, Sweet Poisons. I started this stream a little bit late. Had some personal things going on, or in person, IRL, real life, whatever. Nothing serious, nothing bad. It just resulted in it's just something that resulted in me being late. Which while I'm talking, I should be moving. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you were able to stop by for a bit. This is really awkward to do, but hopefully y'all get the idea. Yeah. Anyways, back to serious business. Sorry, little me. You're just gonna have to be erased from existence. Goodbye, little me. No, he's gone. Oh, but yeah, if I haven't drawn, I was saying earlier, if I haven't drawn you an axolotl yet, leave a comment in the video in the description. Why leave a comment? Because it's easier to keep track of, rather than just coming into the stream and being like, draw me an axolotl. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just not gonna happen. Believe me, I'm enthusiastic as well of the fact that you want an axolotl. I'd love to draw you an axolotl, but you gotta leave a comment. It makes it easy. Again, it makes it a whole lot easier to keep track of who commented, who I'm drawing, and also I can like get a better view at one's profile pictures. here in the YouTube chat, here in the YouTube live chat, I can't get a good view, so I have no idea what I'm looking at. And even if I did, I still don't have like a good enough reference either, because it's just the photo's too small. Photo's too small, so yeah, you gotta leave a comment on the video in the description. Again, you can just say anything. Some people have just said hi, some have said cute, some have been like, draw me, draw me. Okay, not exactly like that, but you know, people have said all kinds of funky little things, and I've drawn them anyways. Because this whole project is more like a thing I'm doing for the fun of it. You know, to stay productive and creative and all. So yeah. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Plus, it's really cool getting to read the comments on the videos rather than just like going back to the chats. I mean, it's both are pretty cool regardless, but having this video, I can always like go back to and see all the comments and how much people wanted to be drawn as axolotls and all. Like, that's awesome, you know, that's real awesome. Draw that jawline. So you know I did this thing, like this will be the dark side of this leaf. These are all leaves, by the way, just like seaweeds and whatnot. The gills will be hidden in the back here. Not at all visible. Yeah, I ain't doing those details. But there we go. This will just shade in like the inside to give me a better idea for like what's what. So oh god, what's this song? Heavy petting? No, thank you. I have no idea why that sounds so freaky, but I ain't dealing with it. Something. Welcome to the stream, May. So glad to have you here. I sure hope I get to your axolotl sooner than later. Considering you were one of the last people to comment on the first video, and I'm still dealing with the comments from the with the axolotls from like from not even like the first from like the first video. It was the first video, But on Instagram, yeah, dealing with the Instagram comments first. It's probably gonna be a while. But hey, we're all patient people here. Right through these little lines. God, you don't know how badly I'd love to draw the axolotls with this pen, but it just ain't gonna give it that finished look that I'm looking for. I'm trying to give it a micron pen kind of look is the thing. So yeah, I'm doing all this work to create a cleaner sketch just to put so much more work for the finished piece. Oh, it's gonna be agony. Oh, the things I do for everyone. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on Dreamcast watches you from the shelf. Tony Hawk just watches you from above as he rips a rad one. The radioactive move. Not even like the cool radical, just like bringing the radioactivity into your house. You know, for a whole second just now, I was about to say, imagine how cool it'd be if we had a Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but it's Sonic. As if I'm forgetting that Sonic Riders exists. So, do imagine that Sonic Riders, and let's ignore the fact that Sonic Extreme could have almost been a thing, not like the canceled Saturn game, but that one Xbox prototype thing or whatever, about Sonic and shadow skating and actual skateboards. But imagine a Sonic Riders game, but instead of being racing focused, instead of being focused on racing, it's more focused on like skating and whatnot, on just like free skating and stuff like that. You know, wouldn't that be pretty cool? All right, now I get to do the finished stuff. Let me just lower the opacity on that. Ink pen double, let's see, gotta increase that to 4. That's the way it's gotta be. That's the way it's gotta be too. And now we can begin with the line art. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm noticing lag. Oh god, I can't work without a stabilizer, but I might just have to figure out. Oh wait, it's probably because this pen causes so many performance issues. But yeah, just imagine the Sonic Riders game that still has the racing in it, oh for sure, but also maybe has like a free skating game mode. You get to just skate around some skate parks. And you skate around, pull off all kinds of cool moves. And you got like all these Sonic obstacles, which come to think of it, aren't the obstacles in Sonic Riders pretty much stuff you find? Sonic! Just imagine if I had a it would be so cursed if I had a text-to-speech robot. I don't. So now I'm the one making all the weird noises from the chat. Snow marauders. I'd love to hear you saying that, May. And then I join VC, and then that's all you're saying. You know, like, no regrets. Oh heck yeah, yo, that would be so cool. It didn't even occur to me. Oh my gosh, I have my copy of Sonic Riders too. Unfortunately, I'm not going to any conventions pretty soon. I did get to go to the one here in. Oh my god, I do have a story to share. I mean, you know about this, May, but so I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna um give out too many details, but just earlier this week, last week, oh no, this past weekend it was, yeah, this past weekend I got to sneak into a convention, and intentionally, might I add, because like I guess at first it would have been kind of accidental, because there's this part of the convention center, right? Where this convention was taking place. There's this part of it that it's just these staircases. They're outside. If anyone goes in there, I don't think it's that big a deal. They have guards blocking the doors into the convention center, anyways, into like the actual convention center where the I wonder where the con was happening. But like, it started raining. And the point is, it started raining, and the guards kind of left the stairs, and so I was able to climb those. Because there were guards in the stairs too, so I mean, technically, you were not supposed to go up there. But I did. I went upstairs, and yeah, I got to go into like the stairs side of the convention. Got to see a bunch of cool cosplays. There was this little Diglett figurine with a sign and all that was really cute, and I took a photo of it with my Bubby plush next to him. And hold on, what do we got here? I think of False Springs. True that. Like, if you do, maybe bring it in something extra protective, but otherwise, I probably would go with a safer option. Like, maybe instead of, if you want to do more than just Sonic Riders, and you have like a GameCube copy of Sonic Adventure 2, for example, you could give him that. It won't be the exact same, but hey, it's something. And plus, isn't the GameCube copy of Sonic Adventures 2 rare to find nowadays? I mean, I don't know what's rare to find in terms of games nowadays, but there's options, as long as you have the options in the first place. But carrying on with the convention story for a bit, though. Yeah, so eventually the rain stopped. Guards were back at the door again, but no one was kicking me out. But then I had a thought. I noticed some guards were not at the doors. And I had a thought. I didn't want to go with it because I knew it was bad. I knew it was like a spit to the face of them doing their jobs and all. But I wondered, what if I just went in? Would I be cogged? So I looked around, saw no guards. I went inside. I saw some guards, but they didn't notice me, and they were pretty far away. So, oh snap! Sonic Adventure 2 battles under $50, but averaging to about like 50, maybe 40. I mean, some of these games, Chibi Robo. I think Chibi Robo runs for a much higher price. Like, that game is expensive if you want to buy nowadays. So it's a good thing that I have my original copy of Chibi Robo. Hopefully nobody robs me. I really hope not. I probably shouldn't be saying that stuff. Meow meow. Great, now we have 2 cats on stream. Wonderful. Amazing. I love cats. Welcome to the stream, crazy cat. Oh, dang it. I think I just realized that Clown Dogs said that they'd be back, but they haven't come back. Or maybe they did and have just been quiet ever since. Yeah, I don't know. Stuff happens, But how are you doing, crazy cat? And you too, May. I forgot to ask. How are you doing? Complete Dreamcast copy. Treasure. Hey, that's how we know you're the real deal. Always gotta come in with the lemonade. Hope you've had plenty of lemonades since my little hiatus started. And sorry for disappearing so much, life happens, for disappearing for so long, life happens and all, Really wish that I had like maybe not streams per se, but videos to upload. I want to upload animations, but I haven't been animating. I did start something. I guess I can just zoom out of this. Like, I did start this little thing. It's not really much right now. Right now, it's just the head rotating. But I want to do a new background for the streams, and I thought, how about if I did some axolotls swimming? You know, what if I did some axolotls swimming in the background? But first, I need to figure out how to animate axolotls swimming. And I also thought that wouldn't be it might be fun, but I gotta figure out what to do with all the negative space, you know, because otherwise maybe we'll have like an axolotl here and an axolotl there, and they'll be like moving, but that'll get real boring real fast. So what else could I do? And that's when it hit me. The Sonic 1 the Sonic 1 special stages. I thought about it. I thought how the birds and the fish, you know how like they transform from one into the other. What if I did something like that? Maybe they don't change. Maybe instead they just rotate, or maybe if they do transform into something, it could be my weird looking diamond logo thing. You know, you've probably seen it in streams. It's in the background, except it's in the background. You can just vaguely see it. Oh my god. Ugh. I hate when Ibis Paint does this sort of stuff. Dude, like, I don't even... You seeing this? You seeing this? Freaking... You know, I'm not even gonna mess around with that. I'm just gonna continue drawing. What's going on, May? What's with a teary-eyed? Is it because of the trash mammal thing you did? I mean, if you're trash, then let me tell you, I want all of you. You know, you're not trash. You're recyclable to me. If you're a trash mammal, then I'm adopting you and giving you my goodest of trash. Are you a trash mammal though? I wouldn't really say so. I mean, there's something to appreciate about trash mammals. I love raccoons. God, I want to see raccoons more often. I've gotten to see them in person a couple of times, but a couple of times just isn't enough times, you know? It just isn't enough. Okay. Erase that. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the convention story. So yeah, I snuck into the convention. By the way, this is a convention I went to last year as well. And just like that, I probably just exposed myself. But I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't know, good. I don't want people finding out, and then I get in trouble for exposing myself like that. But yeah, this is a convention I went to before. And it was a lot of fun. I went alone, but I was still able to enjoy myself, you know, get an understanding of the place, and also spend crazy amounts of money. I think I spent about a couple of hundreds on like artist stuff and all, you know, not artist supplies, I'm like, but art from the artists in the artists corner. Which, by the way, May, when you go to the convention, if you get any sick loot from any artist's corner, do let me know. Do show it. I'd love to see what sort of Sonic stuff you find. Oh, and if you can ask like an artist or two. I mean, I won't force you. I won't make you. If it's too much to ask, then I get it. It will be too much for me to ask as well. But if you can ask how they're able to get away with selling Sonic fan art, I'd love to know that. I seriously, every time I'm asking myself, I see all these people in conventions, I see them online, I see people selling fan art of all these franchises, and they're okay with that. There's isn't that legally wrong? Like, I don't know how that stuff works, but to my knowledge, they should not be able, to my minimal legal knowledge. I don't really know much about laws. I don't know much. I'm no lawyer. I don't even take my advice. If I ever give like some sort of legal advice, don't actually take it. It's probably a scam. It's not something like that. I know they are. I know they're very lax about fan content, but financially speaking, it's that's where I like. Oh my god. See what I gotta go through just to get one line done. My gosh. But yeah, fine. Like, when it comes to, say, anything to do with money, right? That's where I'm pretty sure Sega's bound to draw the line. Like, a lot of fan projects that, like, there have been plenty of fan games that at least the fans themselves have, outed for wanting to be, like, for wanting to, oh my god, what's the word? I can't think and draw at the same time. There are fan projects out there that have been ostracized, at least by the fans. Whether Sega said a word or not, I'm not sure, but fans have ostracized them for being like financially funded in one way or another. Sonic Omens is the only I know at least one other example, but for now I'm just gonna bash on Omens because it's like, no, I've never played the game. I can't really talk about the game, but from everything I've seen and heard, the game is not good. It is not a good Sonic game. It doesn't actually get better. It's from what I've heard. Maybe the game turns out to be really good. Maybe it's subjective. Some people love the game, others hate it, absolutely detest it. But one of the biggest controversies with the game is just the fact that it was locked behind a paywall. To some extent, you had to pay for the game. And if you're not paying for the game, then you're at least financially supporting its creators for the game. And it's not like, say, I make Sonic fan art and you can donate to me, but not for me to make Sonic fan art, just for me being an artist, right? With these guys, no. With the Sonic Omens devs, if you were donating to the Sonic Omens developers, you were donating for them to continue work on Sonic Omens. Like, that's that. And that's where things got pretty problematic, because Sonic Omens is not their property. Sonic Omens, as a fan game, it's their fan game, yes. But Sonic the Hedgehog is not. It's not their property. You can't be making money off of Sonic the Hedgehog. You just can't. Not directly, at least. And so, like, many people were pretty vocal about that. Oh my gosh. Many people were very vocal about that. I don't know what actions were taken, but there's this fear, justifiable fear, that like something like Sonic Omens goes as far as to being noticed by Sega, then all kinds of fan works could see themselves all kinds of fan projects and fan works and whatnot could see themselves affected. Sega could just become Nintendo and start DMCAing things just because. Thanks to a couple of people who did not read the rule book of how fan works should, should not be monetized and all, and they decided to monetize their works. But yeah, no, when it comes to conventions though, like when it comes to fan art and conventions and all, like I wonder what the rule there is. What the rules in those regards are. Maybe there are no rules. Maybe I can sell my Sonic fan art as long as, maybe... No, I can just sell my Sonic fan art. Maybe I can just do that and I'll be fine. And I wish I could do that. Because I've made some pretty cool Sonic artwork that if I could, like, put on a t-shirt or sell as a sticker or a pin or anything, maybe as a poster, that would be so cool. I'd make money and draw... and make fan art of one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. Dude, that'd be ballin'. But again, I don't want to run the risk, any like legal risks towards myself. I don't want to put myself in any sort of legal risk just from selling fan art when all this time I should not have been selling fan art in the first place. Like, I don't get how any of that stuff works. Continuing with the convention story though, yes, I went in, I walked around a bit. Seemed to be just about the same as last time, as last year. Granted, the people there were not the same, of course. I didn't get to notice a lot of the merchants in the artist alley, but I didn't get to give much mind to them or notice like who came back, who didn't. So I'm not sure what familiar faces might have been there, but funnily enough, I did see someone who comes to the museum I work at quite frequently. I did get to see them there, so that was pretty cool. Didn't get to say hi or anything. I don't actually know them though, so I'm not too bugged by the fact that I didn't get to say hi or anything, but neither did they recognize me, but whatever, that's okay. Probably would have preferred not, especially if it meant I'd get, I'd have this even greater reputation of sneaking into a convention without paying. So, yeah. But, yeah, no, I recognize that what I did was bad. In fact, it was so bad that I didn't get to do a whole lot in the once I was inside. I kind of just walked around, took in the surroundings, and then I just left, scared that I'd get cogged and something bad might happen. So, yeah. I do not encourage people to sneak into conventions, by the way. I feel I should elaborate on stuff like that. I do not encourage it. Don't do what I did. It's bad. This is the first time I ever do anything like that, and even though I didn't get cogged, I didn't feel great about it either. I was very anxious about doing that. And I didn't even get like anything from it. I didn't get to buy anything from any merchants, because plain and simple, I wasn't just, I wasn't even supposed to do that in the first place. I wasn't even supposed to be in there in the first place. So yeah, conventions are cool. I do understand they can be pretty expensive, so if you can't go to a convention, that's fine. There's always the next year. If you can't go the next year, then you go the next one. You gotta plan, you gotta save up. Because part of the fun of going to an art convention, I mean, not an art convention, I mean, yeah, an art convention too, but going to like any sort of big conventions like these, part of the fun is just buying things, getting to support these artists, buying things from them. And that's also part of the fun too, so. But things can get pretty expensive pretty fast. Like some artists have some pretty affordable things, but they're gonna be either pretty small, or if they do have anything big, that's really cool. and pretty cheap, then yeah, there's that. But more often than not, that isn't the case. You're gonna find a lot of artists with pretty high prices for their art, you know, and it's priced proper, I would say, unless there's this artist that maybe is selling something that's okay, maybe not the best thing ever, but they probably put a lot of time and work into it. So in any case, I'd say their prices, for the most part, are justified. So you gotta prepare financially. You gotta save up lots of money when going to convention, because more than likely you will be spending a lot of money when you go into the convention, buying their art and all that. So buying art from artists and whatnot. Also, if I'm not mistaken, getting to ask a question if there's like this really popular person there you want to see, because in a lot of conventions there are pretty popular people there, and I'm pretty sure if you want to like have them autograph you something or you want to ask them a question, you also have to pay for that. At least in the convention that I went to, I think I noticed something like that. When I went to it last year, I mean, I didn't get to really notice it this year, but then again, I kind of just came and went, so yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want to have a lot of money on you. That's all I'm saying. If you want to have fun at the convention. So far, so good. I'd say so far, so good with this drawing. It's already 10:30, and I don't even know if I'd say I'm like halfway done. There's one thing I'm a bit bummed about. It's just the fact that with each axolotl taking me, like the one I did for Corey was about took me about 2 hours in total. So say every axolotl takes me an average of 2 hours. That does mean that I'm only gonna be doing like one of these axolotls per stream. Now, again, I did start to stream a little bit late. If I had more time, then maybe that wouldn't have been too big a problem. But unfortunately, that's not the case, so... Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Zoom in. So yeah, how about y'all? Have y'all ever been to any conventions before? May, I know you're going to one and you're very excited about that. You got anything more to say about the convention you're going to? Maybe you can share some details I haven't heard, since you know this is like I know of what we talked about, but I'm not one to share conversations with I've had with others here on YouTube unless I have permission to do so. And even then I probably wouldn't, because you know private conversations are private conversations, plain and simple. What the heck? Why did the music just now? Both very both very valid and justified feelings, because conventions get crowded. Oh man, dude, they get crowded. It's not dangerous as long as you know you're careful where you're going and all. The most dangerous it can get is like maybe you'll trip with a person or something, and who knows, maybe that's how you find the love of your life or whatever, or maybe make a new friend, or maybe it's just nothing. You just tripped with on top person and it's a little embarrassing, but it's fine. But yeah, no, conventions aren't dangerous, nothing to worry about. It's just very socially claustrophobic at times. And yeah, but there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. You're gonna see lots of Sonic cosplayers, that's for sure. Hold on, just a little focused. Or you know, considering like the context that I know of the convention, I'm sure you're gonna see lots of Sonic cosplayers, which will be cool. It'd be really funny to see cosplayers of other franchises though. or maybe like it's recontextualized to fit a Sonic convention, which would also be really hilarious. Like you just see somebody dressed up as Spider-Man, but it's like Sonic Spider-Man. Well, that's a move to pull, I suppose. I mean, you'll be missing out on the fun, but at least you get to have an exciting attack. That's, you know, that's no way to go about things. But it won't be bad. You know, you'll be fine. I'm sure you will. It'll be scary. My first con was pretty scary. I won't lie. I was not going into turtle formation, but I was very intimidated for sure. The one thing that really bummed me was that I was hoping to meet some new friends, but I'm just a dude with a tails hat, and nothing else really. I had my plushie head Bubby with me for some photos, but for some photo taking, but yeah, no, I didn't really come with any sort of cosplay or anything, so, and I didn't really know where to go either. There were these arcade games I got to play. Ooh, do let me know what arcade games there might be. There might be some Sonic the Fighters there. Well, what if there's the Sega Sonic? Oh, that'll be so cool. If you see Sega Sonic, play it and let me know what you think, cause that's like one of the coolest Sonic arcade games that I've ever seen, and I've always thought of how cool it'd be to play it and all. You know, I always thought that of all the Sonic games, that one would be one of the best Sonic games, if not because it's an arcade game. It's like region exclusive. And essentially just taking a break, like you go there, then you come back, then you leave, then you go back to the hotel. As long as you're able to have some fun, you know. Conventions are supposed to be that, after all, fun. And expensive. I don't think they're supposed to be expensive, but people sure love to make them. So, and people gotta make money too, so. Hey, welcome back, dogs. Was wondering where you headed off to. I mean, I know you were off somewhere, but I was wondering if you'd even be back. So I'm glad to see you're back. Welcome back to the stream. Not a lot's changed. I'm just drawing the feet now. Oh god, I still have the tail and the skateboard and some other details to work on. Yeah. Oh gosh, I really gotta learn to draw with the small muff. Ooh, little baby, small little friend. I like mods. Mods are cool. Yo, that'd be so cool if you could mod it that way. I think, if anything, I think that's one of the few and only ways to actually play Sega Sonic. I mean, you can probably simulate a trackball on a computer, but I don't know how that would feel like. I know. Oh wait, I know some people have shown that you can emulate Sega Sonic on like the Steam Deck, and that plays really good apparently, because the Steam Deck's mouse essentially work. The Steam Deck's little touch mouse thingy, touchpad thingies that, you know, essentially work as the mouse for the console. That works really good as a trackball, or, you know, as something that emulates a trackball. Hey, rescuing moths, that's the way to go about it. I've rescued countless bees here at home. I'm telling you, lots of bumblebees have been getting inside, and we're not sure how, but anytime they do, I make sure to save the little guys, because they deserve life, not death. You know, poor guys are probably going to be endangered at some point, or so I've heard, you know, and you can't really let them die. with a painted face in the corner, taking up. Wait, what? Context? Context? I'm confused. Like, what's this in relation to? Sit. You okay there, dog? Something happened to you, or is it in relation to anything we've been talking about? Like the whole convention conversation. Convention conversation. Conversation. Ooh, if at some point I ever get popular, what would it be like if I had my own YouTube Discord for YouTube people? Too much for me to manage. That ain't happening. Sorry if I get anyone excited with the idea. It just ain't happening. Sounds like lyrics. Yeah, I don't know what those lyrics will be for. I don't know. Taking up space. Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't listen to enough music to recognize. Blah. Oh my god. All the expressions. Good enough. Oh god. Let's see how. Okay. Literally doing like a sniper here and holding my breath to get these lines just right. Excuse me. Something like that. How's that? Man, chat currently be all like. How's that? How's typing that into the chat? Oh, well, this little guy kind of looks like he'd be a Pikmin. Like, just imagine a Pikmin that looks like. A Pikmin that looks like that. Wouldn't that be cute? Aww. I want him. What kind of Pikmin is he? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's an evil Pikmin. Oh! Oh no! I'm having too much fun here. I can't ever have enough fun, but you know. Got things to do. Might have to raise this line some more. Something. Guess something like that works. That too. I'm legit curious if some of these people who I'm drawing here would actually want their axolotls as a tattoo. Ooh, I should talk that with my coworker, with my friend from work, my broski from the Musioski. Ask him if he would love to have it as a tattoo. Yeah, just out of curiosity. I would be so honored if he did such a thing. I don't know if Joey here would actually do that. If he'd actually tattoo himself at all. Actually, I don't know if he's got tattoos. Biggie by Aldis. Oh, actually gives this one a heart because I like it. It's pretty fun. It's a real funky song here. The good kind of funk. Honestly, I could kind of imagine this song being used in like an old Sonic Robo Blast 2 mod. I don't know, like something about the instrumentation. About the instruments used. Just kind of gives me those vibes. Gosh, I haven't played Sonic Robo Blast 2 in a while. I still consider it one of my all-time favorite games, and definitely my all-time favorite Sonic game, but I have not played it in a while, man. I don't follow with the community, and whatever news they're going on. I mean, I check up on announcements and all, and I usually check what what new mods there are, but I know there have been some controversies going on with Sonic Team Junior. Not really my concern. At the end of the day, if I'm playing a good game, then I'm playing a good game. And I still attest that Sonic Robo Blast 2 is the best Sonic game of all time. Period. Just not even just fan game per se. Like there's probably better fan games out there. But to me, Sonic Robo Blast 2 is what Sonic should be in my eyes. Maybe not in every regard, but in many regards, I love that game. Maybe it's some kind of bias as well, some might argue. But in any case, yeah. If I had to give my verdict, SRB2, best Sonic game. Period. Official or not, it's not official by the way, it's a fan game. It's the best Sonic fan game for me. It's the best Sonic game, generally speaking. That will be lots of fun. The only problem, I mean, the port's not that hard except for me. Because I have Xfinity. And Xfinity does not like me. Xfinity will give me internet. It will provide that. Sure, thank you. But it does not want me to make my own SRB2 port. And for online play, and that sucks. Because I would love to play Sonic Robo Blast 2 online in my own hosted servers, but I can't. I gotta join other people's hosted servers. If I wanna host my own server to play with friends, I can't do that. Unfortunately. Oh my gosh, screw this. I'm rotating the canvas. There. Whatever. Oh god, it's this again. Oh gosh. God, I gotta focus. Hey, maybe we could go for we could go for like a regular speed run off the, well, not a speed run per se, but we could go through an ordinary campaign. Nothing special, no mods, no special rules. Unless if you wanna download some mods. I have a bunch of mods myself, which is why I would have loved to host it, because then I can like load up some of the best mods I have, but unfortunately I can't do that. So, or I could send you like my list of recommendations, but then you'd have to go and download them individually, and that's where it becomes a headache. Unless you have your own mods that you love, and we could like play with those too. I'm open for anything. That does not look right. But this does not look right either. I don't know, something about this whole thing looks off. Maybe it's just like this part over here. Bird. Oh golly, it's 49. How much do we have left? Skateboard's pretty much done. Let me just do that same line I did there. Oh, these same lines, both of them. But over on this side. And oh, this part of the shirt I haven't done. Ooh, and then there's also like the little shaded parts and all too. Oh boy. I'll get to that later since it's details. I'm not doing details right now. Well, except for, I guess, that, if that counts. Oh god, I can't wait for tomorrow. So I have not only a really good Thursday, but I also have I get some of my some stuff I bought from Amazon too, which I've been looking forward to, including some shoes that I've been wanting to get. I'm good with shoes as is, but you know, I like to have some variety as well. But I'm also not gonna go crazy and buy like 100 of shoes because I'm just not like that. Oh gosh. Let's skip ahead a couple of songs here. Okay, no. Freaking getting all the John Deli songs and they're just pretty blah. Three Wise People by East Jammy Jams. Gosh, I can already hear like my delayed clock telling me that it's 10 even though it's 11 even though it's not. Yeah, I have this clock on my wall that's delayed. Whirlpool. Excuse me, what? Yes. You know, that would probably be a lot funnier to read out if I had like a text to speech thing. Maybe I should program that someday. First things first, if I'm gonna do anything for the streams, well, the background's one. I wanna do more for like the frame, you know, make it more interesting. I mean, not the frame itself, the frame's good, but the background, you know. If it weren't because it will probably kill my CPU or take up all my RAM, I'd also do like shimeji or desktop mascots. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd totally do some of those. I would love to do some of those, and then I just have them running around on the stream. And if I could, oh my gosh. And if I could somehow make it so like the chat, you know, you guys can do something about them, that'd be pretty cool. Ooga booga. God, I'm so excited for anything Senior Pillow. What's this next song? Something like this, I guess. Maybe like try and like erase here. What if I did a whole series of like drawing these YouTubers, but as axolotls? I don't know. Look, as much as I love axolotls and they're pretty much becoming my brand the more I draw them and all, um, I don't know. Just it seems so niche to me. You know, it's like this whole doing something like that, like drawing YouTubers as axolotls, just seems like something that someone will do as a very niche trend for people into that sort of niche. And I mean, I guess the axolotl community has been lacking for a while now, so maybe I'd be the one there saving grace. But like, I don't know. It's I want to do more original things when it comes to axolotls. Not, oh, look at this beloved character from this beloved franchise, but they're my favorite amphibian now. Yippee! You know, like, that's not the kind of stuff I want to be doing. It's certainly an idea that I could make work somehow, but oh my gosh. I don't know if it's just my hardware, but there sure be some funny quirks going on here. Like, you see when I sometimes undo and then as soon as I start drawing, it kind of just zooms in, and I can't draw, it just zooms in and zooms out. Yeah, I don't know if that's a Huion issue, software or hardware issue, or if it's just Ibis Paint being Ibis Paint. I mean, come to think of it, I don't think I updated my tablet recently, or at least like the Wacom drivers for my tablet. My keydial's Huion, my tablet's a Wacom one, and like I updated my Wacom drivers quite recently, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know if there's any updates for my Huion key dial. And oof, am I done? At least with the line art? I'm still missing some details, but actually let me add folder, clean sketch, put that in there. Excuse me. It looks like I might be missing this here, but honestly I didn't plan on drawing it anyways. Yeah, it looks fine. There'll be some shading down here. This I'm gonna do the shading off any sec right now. Well, as soon as I'm like done checking around, the tail was the last thing I needed to do in terms of like doing line art and all. I guess I could like draw a line here, but honestly, with how this is all like laid out and such, I don't think it's as necessary. Oh, what is going on in the chat? Are you two okay? You two look like you're having a stroke. Nah, it does not look fun. No, not at all. Oh gosh, even I'm gonna have a stroke. Oh, this is for the eraser. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I was drawing up with a brush that was a pixel smaller. No! You can't sit. Are you not sitting? Are you just standing? What clown dogs? No, let them sit. My job literally requires me to be standing for prolonged periods of time. It gets exhausting. I know what it's like to not sit for a while, and it sucks. Let May sit, please. Let them relax and turn on the radio. Maybe they want am or Oh, you see that thing right there. I'll make a bowl of oatmeal. Quotation on quote unquote. Man, what's with your vendetta against shares? Come on, shares are great. I made a share once. I still have it to this day too. It's more like a stool lift for it to be accurate. Back in my what's it called again? Like make a spell for your fairy friend. Mr. Fairy Friend. Is your fairy friend fairly odd? Very odd? Ow. Share legs a few. Share legs are great weapons. They sure got quite the smack to him. That's for sure. If ever you're in a zombie apocalypse or any situation where you're in any like urgent danger, just grab a share. And aim good. Always funny how like things go in zombie apocalypses or horror movies. You know, because of course the characters gotta be stupid. They can't just grab a share and defend themselves with it. Oh, they're completely defenseless. Oh no. Like, bro. Oh no. May, I have unfortunate news. If you're already a zombie, I'm gonna have to put you down. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this, May. I can't let you live. You're a zombie. yes, I can, but the zombies live, you know? Like, they'll take over the world, and what will happen to the living people, you know? Like, it's gonna suck. Blech. Oh, rotate this way. Yeah. That's the thing, you're not a girl. Or are you? You're not like the other boys either. You're not like anything or anyone. I'm just kidding, by the way. Don't take me seriously when I say stuff like that. Theorians are an average kid, but no understands, right? What? Just what? Huh? I'm not sure how to make sense of what I am reading here. So I'm sorry, but I'm just not gonna. Just gonna continue drawing here, pretending I don't know what's going on in chat, because even if I'm not pretending, I still don't know what's going on. Ugh. Gosh, made me having to explain to people what's going on in the chat, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just doing my thing, and people are talking. How's that for details? Delicious, isn't it? Now noticing that the eye is a little blotchy. Easy fix, as long as I'm careful about this. Yeah. Yeah, how's that? Huh? How's that? Okay, wait, actually, let me... add a bit of shading down. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Recent kittens, this 124 hours. Oh, 1 minute. Aww. Jack Jack, like the baby from Incredibles. Yeah? That's sweet. They've been living a happy, loving life ever since with their new owner. Okay, I guess. Whew. Wow. Go get him and take good care of him. Please. Pretty, please. Oh, it's already 11:09? Oh, dang. I didn't even realize what time it was. Well, anyways, this is nice having you guys. Anyway, stream's over. Good night, bye. Nah, I'm gonna try and finish this up as much as I can. I'm gonna finish Joey's as much as possible. How's that for shading? Honestly, it looks a little awkward. Froggy! Okay, I'm just gonna undo all that because there's some shading under here. But it's only on like the pencil sketch, the original pencil sketch. You see it like right there? Oh, I gotta go back to the line art layer. Well, my friend Joey here, he's a photographer as well. I'm pretty sure he is. Not sure about like professional status or not, professional status or hobbyist, but he's taken some really cool photos. Edited them really well. He edited them really well. He's taken some shots that even without editing are just great composition wise. I'm pretty sure he's edited some of his photos at least, and they all turn out really great. So I highly recommend checking him out on Instagram. Except if I'm gonna do that, I may as well like put his Instagram on here too, specifically the one for his photography, because he's got two Instagram accounts. He's got a more personal one and one with his photography stuff. It's all really cool. Totally worth checking out. I'm telling you, totally worth checking out. So, yeah. Excuse me. Now to do the shape. I think this is a specific layer finished and then line art. Let's see, how's that grabbing? Is it okay? Grab that and this little spot. Find the negative spaces. Pretty sure that I will make for the quote unquote hair. I guess there's nothing behind there, right? Because it goes like that. So now we'll assume there's like some hair back here, which if anything I should probably shade somehow. But yeah, I believe that covers all the. That's all like the little negative spaces and all. Actually, let me go back to this layer and do that then with the. Do this to, kind of imply that there is something back there. There's an outside cat that wanders. Aww. A stray cat, you mean? Unless if he lives with some. He does have an owner. Oh, so maybe that one wasn't a stray then. In any case, that's still cute. Excuse me. Oh, kitty! Oh, that's a kitty that's always gonna remain a kitty. Cute. Play in the spot right here too. What you mean by? Are you leaving, or are you referring to the cat? To the kitty? Oh, I gotta pop my. Oh, there goes my thumb. Oh, maybe I can pop the other one. Oh, wow, that one's a little louder. Hey, you wanna hear something? Yeah, finger cracking goodness. I probably grossed someone out. I'm sorry. But also not, because it feels good. Okay, let me just grab the bucket. Actually, let me change the transparency here. And that's current layer, yeah. Yep, now I got that meow paper texture going on, which is nice. Plenty nice. Now to switch over to my gray marker, grab the gray that I use specifically for this part of the process. And add these nice little details. Maybe gray out some of these shapes here, for that extra detailing. Give the beanie some color too. Until the original beanie he was wearing was yellow, so technically it wouldn't even, if we're talking values, I think it will just remain white. That's just, I'm doing this. I'm remembering the last video I watched while doing this part of the art process with Corey's Axolotl. I was listening to this retrospective of the 2D Metroid games. I love Metroid. The Metroid games are great. Highly recommend playing them. Same goes for like Metroidvanias in general. If we're talking Metroid games though, Super Metroid is definitely the best one, and if you gotta start somewhere, I'd say start with that one. But just keep in mind the game has a bit of clunkiness that takes a bit of getting used to. I wouldn't say it's more like nitpicking, because after you get used to it, it's like no big deal. But at least for me, it certainly was something that drove me away from wanting to play the game. But then I got used to it and it wasn't so bad. Played really good. Oh, I'm supposed to erase this little spot here. Do you see like these little pixels here? Yeah, no, that should not be there. Okay, so let me just make my eraser extra small. Now back to our regularly scheduled coloring or graying, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm getting a stream warning of the stream quality being doo-doo. Yippee. Man, it is so much more convenient to use the key dial's dial for sizing down. Oh, dab on him. Oof. But look at this. If I go like really slow, it goes down just fine. But the moment I go like really fast, it like it takes a bit to render. Oh my god, it's big. Oh, it's going big. It's still going. Oh, it's still going down. Oh, it's still going down. Whoa. Okay, that was unexpected. Kind of funny actually. Yeah, not a lot of gray here and there. Just just enough for for certain details. I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it for Joey's. Man, I wish he were here to see this. I don't know if he's asleep or if he just wasn't interested in joining or didn't get the memo or anything, but here's Joey's axolotl. Should I color the leaves? I don't know, they look a little bland without any sort of details. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh. Just that's the last thing I do before I end the stream. Yeah, this song right here, this segment of the song in particular, sounds very Michael Jackson. Like A B C, 1 2 3, A B C, 1 2 3, do re mi. Shut up, biscuit. What does that even mean? What are you referring to? With cheddar biscuit? Cheddar biscuit? What? She's muffin? Cheddar biscuit and she's muffin? Huh? What? What's going on? Y'all making me hungry? Y'all trying to make me starve here? Man, once I'm done, you know what? Once I'm done, I'm gonna see if there's still some jam left, and I'm gonna have me a really good, what's it called? Like banana split with vanilla bean ice cream. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so nice. Yeah. Banana split. Ooh, wow. Yo, Boxicle, I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you been? Unfortunately, you're showing up right as the stream is about to end really shortly. I'm just finishing up some details. But, dude, so nice to see ya. How's life been for ya? Hopefully it's been good. I just realized I didn't do any like shading lines there. Yes, the gray will do just fine for now. Or, well, forever, because that's how it's gonna remain. Ooh, snap! Congrats, dude! Enjoy the job. Hope everything goes well and you make some sweet, sweet moolah. Also, don't ask me what's going on with the chat because I have no clue. It's a camp counselor position. Ooh, 580 a week. Yo, dude, that's actually more than what I get paid. What the heck? What the heck? For camp counseling, though, that does sound like quite a lot. I mean, I don't know what exactly it entails, but counseling as is, you know, wouldn't be surprised if it's like, not too much, but certainly a lot more than. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm fumbling on my own words. Oh wait, this one doesn't have anti-aliasing. Ugh, I don't have like good pen. I good eraser I could use here. Yeah, very, very nice indeed. And so for like what kind of people are you camp counseling for? So like kids, people your age, adults. The elderly. So like general counseling or heck yeah, I love this one. Straight out cold. After school or week. Oh god! Sounds like it's gonna be a really good PC, but my god. That's one hell of a... Oh, for special needs peep, hey! And they can be real charming people. Special needs people can be real charming. Real nice folks. I'll be a little, I'll be, I guess, not, I'm not sure if careful's like the word I'd say, but You know, they might be a little sensible in a sense. You know, we're talking sensible in the whole like you probably don't want to like scream at them or have them listen to some loud noise because it might harm them or something, or like it might take a bit for them to realize that you're like talking to them or something. But you know, they're good peeps. Takes a bit of understanding, but they're, you know, generally speaking, they're good. Oh, maybe I should have used my watercolor brush. I'm gonna do this to give it a sort of rim highlight. I have been on the right layer, yeah? Okay. I don't know, I just wanted to make sure. Cool, glad you do. Glad you do. Tower is in the PC. For the tower, the rest is for the setup. Jesus. Oh, glad you at least have like sort of have it all planned out. Like I would probably just give up the moment I realize how much research I gotta do, and how much just the little research how expensive just the little research I do ends up yielding. I'd cry. I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm never building a PC. Oh yeah. It's all a matter of saving, and at your age, like that's probably the easiest thing you could do. Just don't spend. It's as easy as that. And since you don't really have any bills, like any money that you have, you can just like you get it, you can just save it. Yeah, you know, I think that looks good. I think this is good for now. So I'm gonna save image as transparent. Let's see, what's the time that it says now? 5 hours? No way I spent 5 hours on this. Ain't no way. It's probably because I've had this open for about 5 hours, but I don't think I spent that much time on it. It must have been about 2 hours, like the 2 hours here on stream, I'd say. Yeah, there's Joey's. Here's Corey's. And the next one for this Friday, I mean, I'll be doing these outside of the stream too, so I might, excuse me, who knows, I might have this done, or I might have some progress on it before, but next up is Melmer's. Oh, I think I know why it's giving me that time. Oh, because that's like about around as much time as I spent on Corey's, and because I just duplicated this, so I'd have like the folder set up and whatnot. That's why it's showing up like that. Oops. Well, yeah, nah, yeah. Once I get to this, whatever time it says here, it's not really valid. Exactly. Like a recliner in gaming chair. His baby looks like oh, it's like if a recliner and a gaming chair had a baby. Ah, oh, dude, that's nice. I'm guessing that's in the budget of like things later down the line, because you guys, after all, you gotta set the budget for like what's important at the moment and what you can work with, what you can work without in the meantime. But still, the fact that you got all this planned out, dude, like I'm impressed. Genuinely, I'm impressed that you know what you want. You got it all listed out, budget and everything. Oh, so yeah, unfortunately though, like I said, you came kind of at the end of the stream. I did start the stream a little late, but it's colors of black and purple. Ooh, nice. Yeah, glad to hear all about it. Though it's probably gonna have to, if you got more all the money you get from this job, it's all going to the tower. Heck yeah, shuck it all in there. Make yourself an awesome PC. gonna go ahead and okay, I can't seem to click out of anything now. What? Huh? Ugh. The sort of stuff that happens here, man. Bro, I'm trying to close this thing and it won't let me. Trying to close my browser, stop the music, you know? Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Well, there goes Cyber's Paint. And now it's just a blank Windows XP window on stream. Ooh, I should actually like put something on there. Maybe something that says like stream starting soon or thanks for watching or whatever. Get a weekend out of the pace. Oh heck yeah, man! And in that case, you'll be able to get the best tower you can get in no time, alongside all the other accessories. So, Godspeed to you, Boxicle. Godspeed. Glad to see you. Glad to chat with you for a bit. But I will be ending the stream now. So, yeah, have a good one, May. Have a good one, Clown Dogs. And oh dear, oh, you even calculated taxes. Holy cow, dude. You got this game down. You got this whole budget game down. Keep at it. Hope to see you on this Friday stream. And yeah, thank you all for hopping in. Till next time, toodles.